Coaches here at the Kapehan Republic. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Welcome to Kapehan Night. All new camp, all new season here at Kapehan Republic, the home of professional certified life coaches here in the Philippines. We are located inside Pioneer Center compound along Pioneer Road, corner Brixtons and United Streets, Capitolia, Pasig City. If we are crossing borders for the first time, this is Master Coach A. I am the chairman, the CEO of Kapehan Republic, but we are also the coaching tribe from Life Coach Philippines International. So magandang gabi, coaches. Magandang gabi to our young entrepreneurs, and of course, good evening to all our guests. Kung meron mga tao dito sa floor at kayo po na nanonood ngayon, magandang gabi. I hope that if you are within the territory, if you're within the area, or even if you are kind of further, but you can still catch up, we are open from 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. every single day except Sunday. So we are doing again, I'm doing again Kapehan Night, and this was put on hold during pandemic time, but I'm putting this back for conversations that you want to hear, you want to engage, but probably you're not yet ready to. So every Tuesday, in a platform of life coaching, I invite you to come over, meet the beautiful souls in the house. Live po yan, ulitin natin. Okay. In the house, and what we wanted to do is to give an opportunity for each and every one of you to express yourself, to be in a space where you know you are celebrated but not tolerated. So for tonight, we're going to be talking about bouncing back. Bounce back. How many of you here have been into the situations where you want to bounce back? Okay, so would you like to remember now, what were the moments that you know you needed a bounce back strategy? What were the times that you know bouncing back is something that you want, and you want it fast, or you want it faster? Okay? Come to mind. If you are joining live right now, put it in the chat box. What were those moments that you want to bounce back fast or faster? And many of you may be able to connect with moments where you are experiencing financial bankruptcy. I've been to 3 times financial bankruptcy, and how many of you would agree with me? If you are financially drained, you are bankrupt, you want it fast. Ayaw nyo?
Yes.
Ako gusto ko faster, right? If you are stuck in a relationship that you don't like, you want help to come faster for you to be unstuck with the kind of relationship that you have tolerated all your life. How many of you gets a yes?
Yes.
Yep.
Tumatahimik na po. Alam niyo na pong live kami kasi tumatahimik po yung mga tao. If you are experiencing sickness, terminal illness, cancer, okay, or illness na walang gamot, kahit hindi pa terminal, pero alam mo, it will just deteriorate over time. You want something to help you bounce back, yes? And you want it faster. Okay. What about moments where you've been into a big mess? Shameful events. Nabudol ka. Mas madaling mabudol sa pera, mas mahirap mabudol sa pag-ibig.
Layo mo sa akin.
Tanggalin na natin ito.
Tanggalin mo na, tanggalin.
How many of you are connecting with me? And that's going to be our conversations for tonight. I want to have a moment with you, and let's talk about one belief, okay, to bounce back fast. Okay, one belief that you can put in yourself tonight that will enable you to bounce back fast or faster. So if you are one person and you have kind of mastered the strategy, some principles, some habits to bounce back, would you care to put it in the chat box? What is that to help other people? And if this is a new topic to you, please don't keep me as a secret. Circulate the link. Let other people know that there is a conversations that can help you bounce back. So whether it is money, it is heartaches, relationship, breakup, relationship challenges. Sometimes naman hindi naman breakup, di ba? Pero challenging yung situations mo sa relationship mo. Maybe not romantic, maybe relationship with your parents. Maybe you are stuck in a course na ayaw mo. You are stuck in a, in a college education na pag natapos ka, hindi mo alam kung anong gagawin mo sa buhay mo. Or maybe you're stuck in a relationship, magpapakasal ka, pero hindi mo talaga gustong pakasalan yung papakasalan mo. What about you are in a kind of job, you are in a kind of profession, you are in a career that you know is less than what you can do, but the money is so sweet that you cannot leave. You know that there are many things that you can still do, passion, talent, skills that you can hone, that you can nurture, but you are so scared and you're stuck to the feeling of being scared because you have seen many people in your family miss the mark. And you're stuck in your trauma. You're stuck in your what ifs situations in your life. How many of you can connect with me? If you're connecting, please let me know in the chat box. Now, if you are one person and you are needing some help in any way, okay? One thing that we do here as professional life coaches, okay, probably you've heard of people say, coaches ask questions that don't give you answers. Truth of the matter, by asking you questions, we are activating the neural pathways in your mind, in your brain, so that you get the answers that no one else can give you. Let me repeat that. The very thing that what we do in life coaching is we operate in a science-based process where when we ask you questions, you get to process things and hear responses from within you that only need to be asked. The brain is so powerful, your brain is so powerful, and no one can give you better advice, no one can give you better strategy than yourself because you're the only person who know yourself the best. And what we do as professional life coaches is to host a safe space, a safe process where you can, with our help, co-actively co-create process, solutions, and strategies so that you can get the best way forward. So if you are one person, you're stuck in point A, and if you want to go to point B, or better yet, you don't know your point A. Many people don't know their point A, yes?
Yes.
Yeah. Zig Ziglar said that you can get or you can have anything in the world that you want if you help enough people get what they want. Unfortunately, many people don't know what they want. Yeah? If I ask you today, what do you want? You probably would tell me a lot of things that you say you want, but truth of the matter, you want it for other people. It's not what you want for yourself. Do I get a yes?
Yes.
Let's have coffee, by the way. So we do delivery. So Coach Rizal is waiting for your delivery, okay? So if you are one thing that is also different with our operation is that we help individual transitions to a healthy lifestyle, a healthy living. So if you want to start trying plant-based goodness, okay, that you don't eat damo, you don't eat you don't like the damo, okay? So if you want to eat look like meat but it's not meat, then we're ready to help you transition in a healthy and a sumptuous way. Our plant-based meals are ready, sumptuous and ready for your order, so we can deliver until 5 a.m. in the morning. So I've been in vegan for I think 6 years now, on the road, straight years. But many years back, before I went to full-time vegan, I've been doing 40 days Daniel fast. So if you are one person and you've been doing Daniel fast, okay, so that's a 40 days journey, and you're thinking, can you continue doing it? Can you transition to this kind of lifestyle na hindi ka mukhang bungo? Yes. So I am one person like that. Okay, so hindi naman ako mukhang bungo, di ba? So you can transition to a plant-based meal, plant-based food, even if you want to try it once a week. That's good. Alright. So one thing that I'm encouraging Coach Clint to do is to prepare ano tawag niyo doon, rice bowl, okay, na pero healthy. Sana mag-yes siya. Okay? So we can probably bring it on times I'm here. So, di ba ang galing nung nanay pin-promote bago niya ilabas? So, di ba? Minsan ganun yung mga nanay. Si Coach Pin po ay anak ko, just so you know. Alright, so I want you to put in the chat box what are the conversations you're having in your head when you feel life is low. When I say low, nasa baba. Okay. What are the conversations in your head when things are not right in your mind? Okay? Yung gusto mo, sana gusto ka ng crush mo. Sana gusto mo sagutin ka nung tao kahit hindi mo pa siya nililigawan. Yung sana paglabas mo, napansin ka na niya at kayo na. Hindi ba may mga ganun tayong gusto sa buhay? Tapos pag hindi nangyari, nagagalit tayo. Not thinking, wala pa naman talaga tayong ginawa. Now, I want you to come into mind all those moments and how do you feel about it? And what are the conversations that's happening in your mind? Because those conversations matter if you want to bounce back fast or faster. Yes? Pwede din po mag-share sa chat box. Nandito po ako, binabasa ko po. Kaya nga ako may laptop eh. Kaya gusto ko ng laptop para nababasa ko yung mga sinusulat nila. Ang saya, sige magsulat lang po kayo. Alright? So, one of the most powerful way that you can begin and develop a sense of resiliency, sabi nila, di ba, resiliency is the ability to bounce back, okay? Is one of, like, truly, one of the most powerful way, okay, to jumpstart is you have to pick up yourself. Alam niyo yung ibig sabihin ng pipick upin mo yung sarili mo? You will meet your real self, which is very hard. Because oftentimes when we experience low moment, low season, what we do is we hit ourselves left and right. Yeah? How many of you would beat yourself and say, ang tanga-tanga ko, ang bobo-bobo ko talaga, nagkamali na naman ako, nagmahal na naman ako, nalugi na naman ako, naloko na naman ako, wala na akong ginawang tama, and all these conversations that other people are telling you that hurts you the most, you keep repeating it to yourself. Do I get a yes?
Yes.
Okay, so please let me know why do you do that? Alright. Here's the thing. There's a conversation that's happening in your head when things don't go right. Okay? And while it's unfortunate, the first conversation that would happen in your mind is, why do I deserve it? How many of you ask that question? Or on the other side, you would say, I don't deserve this, right? Yes?
Yes.
Now, the mind, your brain is so powerful, it's a very powerful machine, that when you throw in a question, the brain would answer you back. However, if you ask the wrong question, you will also get the wrong answer. You get it. Garbage in, garbage out. Okay. Now, I want you to understand this, okay? One of the most powerful ways that you can begin to develop the sense of resiliency is the idea, okay? The idea that you have the power to make things happen. You have the power to make things happen. That's why, if you say, ako ang may kasalanan, ako yung mali, ako kasi yung tanga, ako kasi yung nagpapaloko, ako kasi yung ganito, you know what you're saying? You are the one causing all the problems in your life. And that's ouch, right?
Yes.
But the flip side of that, if you can accept that you are truly the cause and not like the things that's happening in your life is actually you are able to cause, isn't it beautiful and powerful that you can also cause good things to happen in your life?
Yes. Agree.
It's the same thing. If you can cause bad things to happen in your life, then you can also cause good things to happen in your life.
Yes.
So bakit parang mahirap na po?
Yes. 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 You know you have the power to make things.
Okay, this belief is called or known as agency. Okay, there's a book by Hanson. Okay, by the way, I'm not an affiliate marketing. I'm just referring to the book, just in case you want to read more about it. There is this concept written by Hanson, okay, and it speaks of agency. Agency is the sense of being the cause rather than the effect. You call it agency. It means that when you have the agency, you take an active role in directing the course of your own life, instead of being passive observer of who just gets swept you along the way. The agency, the power of agency, the concept of agency tells us that indeed you have the power to direct the things that you want to happen in your life. Some other people have talked about the law of attraction. Some people will talk about the power of tongue, declaring it, and everything. How many of you have heard of that? Some people talk about the vision board. I will not talk about it, but all I'm saying, from the realm, from the dimension, from the domain of science, there is such a thing as agency, and there's a powerful part of our brain that can direct things to happen the way we believe things to be, because we are causing it, and we are not the effect. We are the cause.
Kaya nga sa coaching.
If you have been knocked down by life, okay, agency will tell you that the first thing you draw on the line is you tell yourself, get up. So bakit hindi ka nakakabangon? Kasi when somebody hits you,
You also hit yourself. You hit that.
you also hit yourself. You also hit yourself, and your focus is to hit back the other person who hits you. You know what? Even if you kill the person who hits you, you're not gonna get up from it. That's a better, that's, you know, a bitter pill to swallow. Even if the person na nambudol sa'yo mamatay bukas, nabudol ka pa din. At mabubudol ka ulit pag hindi mo tinanggap na ikaw ang dahilan kung bakit ka nabudol. Ha? Ako na nga yung nasaktan, ako pa rin na may kasalanan. Eh sino ba nagsabi magpasakit ka?
Yes.
And you know that we are live because things are starting to be silent all over, right? Live po kami. Yan po yung ibig sabihin ng live. Kasi po puro smile na lang. Okay? So, just so you know, we were having a conversations for about 1 hour before I went live, and that's the power and that's the benefit of you joining me live here, because before and after the live, there is a coaching conversations happening. And if you join me live, okay, I promise not to go home unless all your questions are being answered, which I cannot do live because I wanna honor your time online. Okay? So, how many of you are getting this? How many of you are getting this? No problem is small. No problem is big. In our brain, these are problems that can be resolved. How many of you realize this? Na kahit maliit na problema, pag ginusto mong problemahin at palakihin, lalaki.
Yes.
Pagka malaki yung problema, gusto mong paliitin at sabi mo, okay na ako dyan, masusolve. Kasi okay ka na. O, so sino ngayon na may kagagawan?
Now I get it. Oh my God, I'm so... I'm like, no.
Yung iba iniwanan ng asawa, ng babae yung asawa, sabi niya, o di iniwan niya ako, ng babae siya, may mga anak ko, kaayusin ko. Yung iba, yung crush niya nagkaroon lang ng girlfriend, mamatay-matay, hindi makarecover. Yung mga no boyfriend since birth dyan, nagre-react. Grabe, bakit hanggang ngayon? Friends pa lang kami. Ang dami na nagiging girlfriend, friends pa rin kami. Malamang ayaw ka nga niya kasing girlfriend, di ba? Ang tagal ko na naghihintay, hindi pa rin niya ako napapansin. Sino ba nagsabing maghintay ka? Pinaasa niya ako. Lagi niya ako pinupuntan pag may problema siya. Oo nga. Pinapaasa ka niya na pag may problema siya, pupunta siya sa'yo. So gusto mo bang problema lagi ang tingin niya sa'yo? Yun po ang sample ng agency. Nagtuturo lang po ako, huwag kayong magalit, okay?
You're the cause.
Kayo po kasi yung cause. Sabi po yun ni Hanson, no? Tinuturo ko lang po at naniniwala po ako. But the way, if you are, kung gusto niyo pong medyo mas madali, okay? At ayaw niyo na pong daanan tong prosesong to, pwede po kayong pumunta sa www Life Coach Philippines. Meron po akong course doon. When the going gets tough, pwede po kayong mag-enroll. Okay? Pwede po kayong dumaan online. Hindi niyo po maririnig ang boses ko, magbabasa lang po kayo. Okay lang po yun. Kung gusto niyo pong i-cut na to, ayun, doon na po kayo. Magsagutan na lang po tayo sa panulat. Yan. Okay lang po. Pero kung gusto nyo naman pong makinig, katulad ng ginagawa natin yan, dahil Kapehan Night po ito, pwede po kayong makinig. By the way, in that course, you will also learn about the WOOP strategy. Meron pong WOOP strategy doon. WOOP. Okay, pero bago po kayo makarating sa WOOP strategy, daanan nyo po muna yung agency or concept of agency that speaks you are the cause, it's not that you are not the effect. You are the cause of everything that's happening in your life. Sino dito medyo masakit na to?
Yes.
Meron po mga conversation dito sa side. Alright, so what I wanted you to do is, number one, okay, to learn one thing. Okay, one thing. And that one thing is the belief that you are the cause, not the effect. Kasi totoo po yun. You are the cause, you're not the effect. Anything and everything that happened and transpired in your life, even when you say there's destiny, there is plan of God in our lives, remember, there is such a thing as hashtag free will. Meron po yan. Ibig sabihin, in everything, we still have a contribution, we still have an inputs to it. We are still causing things to happen. How many of you getting it? When you're able to change your perspective from being the effect or the recipient of the effect to the cause, you will start feeling the power rising up within you.
That is
Yes?
yes. Okay, do. Yes. I don't know.
Yes.
Alam nyo, wala na po tayong magagawa sa lahat ng ginawa nating mali kahapon. Or kanina, 1 hour before tayo nag-usap, tapos na po kasi yun. Okay? Kahit malaman pa po natin na lahat yun ay kagagawa ni Batman, ni Robin, yan, di ba? Ng gobyerno. Kahit sino pa pong masisi natin, hindi na po yun magbabago. But there's one thing you can do today. And you can start making a decision, okay, to pick up the real you, okay, to pick up the real you, and the real you, okay, can believe that you are the cause. Kasi mahirap po pag hindi ninyo pinick up yung real you, tapos yung nagkukos, puro negative din yung laman ng utak. Hindi ang pangit din nung, kaya po yung unang exercise natin kanina, pick up the real you. And the real you is the best you, and the best you is a positive you. Wala pong ipinanganak na bata na mandarambong. Okay? Wala pong baby nung pinanganak siya, masama siyang tao. Wala po. Lahat po ng creation, lahat po ng baby nung pinanganak. Meron po talaga bang baby, pagkita niyo sa nursery, no? Pagkita niyo, grabe tong batang sama na ugali. Wala pong ganon. Have you realized that? Okay? So, coach, paano pong naging ganito yung ba? Kung gusto niyo po lahat matutunan yan, attend po kayo ng trauma masterclass. Yan, meron po yan. No? Proseso po yan. O kahit po nasa womb pa lang kayo, meron na pong trauma na pwedeng nangyari na through the years na-activate po yan. So kahit hindi ka nakakita ng traumatic incident, there could be traumas that affecting you. Meron pong developmental trauma, meron pong generational trauma, marami po yung klase na yan. Pero ang tanong dyan, kung hindi mo ba maintindihan, pwedeng magbago ang buhay mo? Yes. Paano? Mag-decision ka lang. Ay, coach, ikaw pa ulit-ulit ka nagdedesisyon. Sana totoo yung desisyon mong magbago. Di ba totoo? Kasi minsan gusto natin, nagsasabi tayo, I'm deciding to change. But one of the things, no, if you are a coaching practitioner, okay, let me tell you this, no, sinishare ko po ito, kung nagpupunta po kayo online, sinasabi ko to. Oftentimes, we talk about the people who needs help, okay, away from towards to, no? So, there are people who have something they don't like, and we have to help them to get out of that, no? So meron sila mga bagay na meron din sa buhay nila na ayaw nila. At meron namang gusto nila pero wala. Okay? So pag away from, you have things in your life that you don't like. And we help you get out from that. So that's away from. Towards to is there are things that you want in your life and you still don't have it. So you want help to move forward. Okay? Now, one thing, okay, that separates these two, okay, so bakit ganun, coach? May client ako, hindi ko maintindihan kung away from or towards to. Meron po kasing gitna yan. Gusto niyo po malaman kung ano yung gitna?
Yes.
Okay, ito po yung mga tao na nasa stage po ng tinatawag na chronic pain. Okay, when a person is already in a state of chronic pain, I'm not talking about physical pain only, I'm talking about even physical, emotional, spiritual pain. When you are in a stage of chronic pain, the cost to change, the cost to improve is greater than the cost to stay. That's why there are people who have decided to just stay where they are because they are already accustomed to the chronic pain.
Part na ng buhay.
Part na ng buhay, hindi ko nababaguhin to, sanay na ako dito pag ginalaw mo yan. And we've encountered countless of people. Just in case you don't know, I have already trained over 500 students in life coaching, and many of our coaches would run away the moment they see that they are in a chronic pain stage, and to change is so painful, they just run away from the profession. So if you are one of the coaches I train and you're running away because you may want to check what areas in your life you are experiencing chronic pain, and you think that you'd rather stay in your chronic pain than to change because it's so difficult. Okay? To stay in the chronic pain, there are benefits. Okay? There are benefits. Benefits of comfort zone, even if it's not so comfortable. Benefits of money. Aba, kahit bugbugin ko kung may pang-shopping ka bukas, ipabugbog na lang ako ngayon. Kesa na magpunta ako sa labas, wala akong kakainin. Diba? Mura-murahin na lang ako ng boss ko ngayon. May sweldo naman ako 15 and 30th. Kesa naman bukas, unemployed ako and I'm nobody.
Ayun yung sinasabi, kahit maglaro sa labas yung asawa, umuwi naman sila.
Correct. Eh kahit naman marami siyang babae, nasa akin naman ang payslip, nasa akin ang ATM. Subukan lang niya. O at least ako pa rin ang legal, akin pa rin ang pera.
Mas maayos ang buhay nila.
O di ba may kadugtong? Live, kita niyo po live.
Mas maayos ang buhay.
Okay, the very reason dito po ako nakatingin kasi po may mga topic na pahirap pong tumingin eh, masasakit yung tingin. Oo, so dito lang po ako, kayo na lang po ang kausapin ko. So, mabuti po yung ano kayo dyan, nagko-comment kayo, nababasa ko po yung mga comment, hindi lang po ako nagta-type, but I'm seeing your comments, maraming pong salamat, okay? So, sino dito naiintindihan mo that there are benefits to stay in the chronic pain? Tama? Diba? Mag-aral na lang ako ng course na hindi ko gusto kasi hindi ako pag-aralin. Yes?
Yes. Or taking sa
So you call it the chronic pain stage. Okay. So I'm not gonna challenge that tonight.
Ay, hindi naman.
Baka challenge mamaya ni Master.
Mga bukas na lang.
Bukas na lang pala.
I'm not gonna challenge that belief. I'm not gonna challenge what you want to do in your life. I'm not gonna challenge how do you want to live your life. 10 years, 20 years, 50 years. That's your life. But I'm gonna end this and ask you one question. And that's good enough for you. That's good enough for you. Ready for the question?
Yeah.
If tomorrow will never come again, this is your last day, what will you be thanking yourself for? What is one thing that you will say thank yourself for doing it today? I don't know how you wanna live your life, but I truly encourage you to look at how you will end your life. I don't wanna challenge how you're planning to live, but I wanna challenge how you're planning to die. I don't wanna challenge how you want to spend every single day of your life on earth, but I want to challenge how do you see your life every single moment after you pass by earth. I don't want to challenge how you think, but I want to challenge how do you think people will see you on your final moment. What would it look like when it's your funeral day? What would people in your funeral space be saying? If you can hear the eulogy, what would that be? I don't want to challenge your conversations and relationships today because that one, you can practically manipulate the way you want it because you have the money, you have the strength, you have the life. But I want to challenge, how would life look like when it's already stunned, dead on this day? It's easy to live. It's harder to die if you are not prepared. This is Master Coach A. I'll see you again next Tuesday for another live episode of Kapehan Night. Good night, everyone! Love, boom! Love, boom! Love, boom! See you again!